This is lesson 1-2, journalizing and posting purchases and purchases returns. This is found on page 12 of your book. So an accounting system showing accounting information for 2 or more departments is called departmental accounting system. And in this system, gross profit is calculated for each department. The general ledger, therefore, must include a number of separate departmental accounts. So that's what we are going to be doing in our merchandising business. Just so you kind of know for this chapter, this merchandising business, Zytec Media Corporation, sells audio equipment and video equipment. The business is a corporation organized on a departmental basis. So they have things for audio, and they have, well, let's see, we'll have to get into that later. I guess I don't know for sure. Audio and video. So those are the 2 different departments that they have that they're going to be working in. So journalizing purchases on account. On June 1st, we purchased video equipment on account from Western Digital Systems, 845, purchase invoice number 36. So here is our purchase invoice. You can see this on page 13, or you can see this right here. You need to write your approval date. So this will be written in by someone in the company, so what day it's approved, so we'll write that here. Then we need to figure out who the vendor was. This was Western Digital Systems, so we need to write that in our account credited. Then we'll look over for the invoice number. Looks right here like the customer order number, invoice number was 336, so that will go right here in our purchase number. And then our total for this flat screen monitor and the wall mount unit was 845, 845. Posting purchases, or posting from a purchases journal, we need to do the same thing that we've done before. Bring down our date, write in the journal number page, P6. Then we need to record the credit amount, accounts payable credit, 845, and then your credit balance. And then we need to make sure that we go back and write our vendor number in the purchases journal. And this is one thing that students get a little bit maybe lazy on and kind of forget to do this. Make sure that you do this in this order. I would start fresh this year. Make sure that you do date, journal page number here, credit amount, credit balance, and then your vendor number in your purchases journal. Because if you forget to do one of these and you've done an entire worksheet or an entire problem, that could be 20-30 points that you're missing, and that's why some students are missing points, but they think they're doing it right and they're just missing a little part to it. Okay, so on we go. Posting totals of a purchases journal. In our purchases journal, we will make sure that we total up the columns, okay, and then we need to write down our account numbers from our ledger. So we will write the date, we will write the journal page number, P6 for purchases, page 6, write the column total. So our accounts payable credit is 27,830 even, 27,830 even, okay? Then we need to add our credit to our credit to get our new balance, and then we need to go ahead and put our account number into our post reference in our purchases journal. Journalizing purchases, returns, and allowances. So this is if we purchase something and then we need to either return it, or we need to have an allowance on that. Okay, so here's our debit memorandum for Zytec Media Corporation, our company, to Western Digital Systems in California. So in our general journal, any return or allowance goes in your general journal, so that's just something that you need to know. On June 3rd, we will write the date because our date is right here. Okay, then we'll say in our accounts to be debited. We know that we need to debit our accounts payable because we would have previously credited that when we thought they were going to owe us money. Now they don't owe us money anymore, so or we thought we owed them money, sorry, and now we don't owe them anymore. So we need to debit back that amount because we are returning it, and then we need to credit our purchases, returns, and allowances video, $47.50.